The angels and the deeper parts of your life are noticing you, and your future partner already sees and trusts the real, hidden you. They see more than your outward actions. They feel the quiet devotion in your heart, the patient work you do on your dreams when nobody is watching, the steady care you give to life and to others, and the way you keep your heart sacred instead of handing it away carelessly. Your soulmate recognizes the long, slow tending you do, planting seeds, offering small kindnesses, holding faith through delays and disappointments. And they know those seeds will grow into something lasting. They trust that your love is not a hurry or a show. It is built slowly, with faith, with loyalty, and with deep respect for what truly matters. This trust is not based on perfect words or dazzling displays. It comes from seeing how you keep showing up, how you choose the right path over the easy one, how you stay gentle when life is rough, and how you keep building inner roots so your love can stand through storms. Your soulmate feels this as a steady energy, like a warm home made of truth and care rather than a pretty house of appearances. They admire your willingness to carry responsibility, to respect your past and your family, to think ahead, and to plant things that will bless more than just you. They honor the quiet wisdom and the lessons you learned from pain, because they know those lessons turned you into someone who can love deeply and wisely. You may have wondered if anyone sees the private sacrifices you have made, the late nights, the silent prayers, the times you chose kindness over bitterness. And the answer is yes. Your soulmate sees. They notice the invisible work of your soul, and they trust it with their whole heart. They know you will not abandon a love when it gets hard. Instead, you will tend it, protect it, and build a life that matters. Because of this, they are being prepared to meet you, to match your devotion with their own, and to build a love that is meant to last across time and to bless future generations. The angels ask you to keep faith and to trust yourself, because everything you have given in love and patience has not been wasted. It has been weaving an unseen bridge between your heart and theirs. Even now, across distances and unseen realms, that bridge shines, a golden path made of all the moments you stayed true. Your soulmate feels the scent of home in your patience, the promise of forever in your steady care, and the proof of your trustworthiness in the way you handle disappointment, loneliness, and betrayal without turning bitter. They know you are not chasing quick pleasure, but building a legacy of love, something sacred, something meant to hold not just 2 lives, but many lives that will follow. They have already felt in their own spirit the truth of who you are. Someone who keeps faith, who values deep connection over shallow charm, who honors traditions with heart, and who wants emotional security and meaning instead of momentary thrills. They see your loyalty as bravery, your patience as holy work, your kindness as proof of a heart trained by experience and softened by grace. They do not expect perfection from you. Rather, they trust the honest, humble, growing person you are, someone who has looked at their own faults, taken responsibility, and chosen healing and light over denial, because they have watched your process of becoming, your rises from hardship, your willingness to forgive, your refusal to let pain harden you. They feel safe to trust you, and they are ready to give you their life, not just their love. The angels remind you that your past scars are not a reason to feel less. They are part of the evidence that your soul has grown. Your soulmate does not love you in spite of your past. They love you because of how you rose from it. They know you have been refined like gold, and that your growth has given you a steady compassion and wise heart. You are seen as someone who will protect a relationship, who will keep faith in small things and in large ones, who will think ahead to the family and legacy you want to create, and who will plant trees you may never sit under, because your heart cares for the future of others. This is rare and precious, and it calls your soulmate to recognize you as their true home. So be at peace. You are not invisible to the right person. The angels say your soulmate has already chosen you in the spirit, because your energy speaks louder than your words, and because the foundations you have set are real and tested. Even if you have not met them in the physical world, they are learning to mirror your values, steadiness, truth, emotional maturity, spiritual alignment, so that when you meet, your lives can join naturally and safely. Trust that your patience has purpose, and that every small, faithful act of love you have offered has helped to draw this soul closer. Do not mistake waiting for being forgotten. Waiting has been part of preparation, and this time of patient tending has been shaping both of you, so your love will not be a passing fire, but a sacred, lasting flame. The angels ask you to remember your worth when doubt creeps in. You are not a person who settles for less, nor are you one who gives away your heart quickly. You are a keeper of something holy, and your soulmate knows that what they will receive from you is a deep, tested, whole love. They see that your choices are shaped by a vision for a life of meaning, and that you choose long-term truth over immediate reward. This gives them confidence that a life with you will be steady and true, that together you can build safety, raise a family grounded in values, and leave blessings for those who come after. Their trust in you is rooted in the knowledge that you are not afraid of inner work or transformation. You have met your shadows and chosen to become better. They know you will hold space for growth in the relationship, and that you will lead with honesty, not with a need to appear perfect. They cherish that you love with your eyes open, and they know they can rely on you to be real, loyal, and brave when life asks for it. The angels remind you that this is not only comfort but preparation. The recognition in spirit has already happened, and now the world is aligning so the right person can come into your life at the right time. That person has felt your energy. Their soul has been touched by what you have been building inside, and they are being formed into someone who can meet you as an equal partner, someone who will match your quiet devotion with their own steadfastness. Dear one, listen with a calm heart. The angels surround you with light and speak with love. They want you to understand something very important. Your soulmate already sees the truth of who you are. They trust you, admire you, and believe in you because of the strength you carry inside. What they see in you is not weakness, not neediness, but a deep independence that you have built over time. They see how you have walked through storms and challenges, and yet kept building your life one step at a time. You did not wait for someone else to save you. You saved yourself in many small ways. And that strength, that quiet power, is what makes your soulmate feel safe with you. They admire the way you stand tall without shouting for attention. You do not chase after approval. You do not beg to be noticed. Instead, you carry yourself with dignity and peace. Your presence brings calm, not noise. This is something your soulmate treasures deeply. They have seen how you make others feel visible, how you never allow anyone to feel forgotten, because you know what it feels like to be overlooked yourself. Your soulmate does not just love your light. They love the way you protect the light of others too. They know that your spirit is like a garden that keeps blooming, even after storms try to destroy it. You are not someone who gives love because you are empty or needy. You give love because your heart is full. Your love flows naturally, like a river, You nurture others not because you are desperate for attention, but because it is in your nature. This is why your soulmate trusts you so deeply. They know that when you love, it comes from truth, not fear. They feel secure giving you their heart because they see you already know how to love in a whole and healthy way. The angels want you to understand that your soulmate sees more than what is on the surface. They see the life you have built, whether it looks simple or abundant on the outside. What matters to them is the richness of your soul. They see the sanctuary you have created inside yourself. They see how you carry joy without depending on others for it. They admire that you are grounded in your own truth, that you walk through life with stability. This is why your soulmate doesn't just love you, they respect you. Respect is deeper than admiration. It means they trust your judgment, your decisions, and your vision for the future. They know you are reliable because you have already proven it by the way you built your life. You are whole, and because you are whole, they feel safe to be vulnerable with you. They know you do not need them to complete you. You are already complete, and that wholeness calls their soul to meet you in sacred partnership, not independency. Perhaps sometimes you have wondered if your independence makes you seem too distant or too self-sufficient to be loved, but the angels want you to know the truth. Your independence is not a wall that keeps love away. It is the very foundation that makes love with you secure and trustworthy. Your soulmate is not intimidated by your strength. In fact, they are drawn to it. They have been searching for someone mature enough to stand on their own. Someone who does not rush into love or beg for attention. Your patience, your wisdom, your willingness to wait for something real is what assures them that your love will be stable and lasting once you give it. Your soulmate also sees the quiet sacrifices you have made. They notice how you have worked hard without always receiving recognition. They see how you carry responsibilities with discipline and dignity. They admire that you do not lean on others unless absolutely necessary. They trust you because you stand tall even when life tries to bend you. They know your achievements are not just physical or material, but also spiritual. You have learned how to enjoy your own company, how to grow beauty around you, how to live with joy in the small things. But your soulmate also knows there is another side to you, a tender and vulnerable side. They sense your longing to be understood without having to explain yourself. They know you want to be loved not only for what you give, but for who you are. They hold this truth with gentleness. They do not want to fix you or rescue you because you are not broken. They simply want to walk beside you, to reflect back your strength and beauty, to be your partner and mirror. They want to add to your life, not take away from your independence. The angels want you to rest in this truth. The love meant for you will not ask you to shrink, to dim your light, or to soften your strength. It will rise to meet you at your level. It will respect your solitude, admire your wisdom, and honor your independence. Your soulmate already sees this about you. Your soulmate knows you are not afraid to stand for what is right. They have seen you rise again and again, even when your knees shook. They have seen you defend your worth even when others tried to diminish it. You are not a fighter for attention or pride. You fight for integrity, love, and truth. You do not choose the easy way, and your soulmate respects this deeply. They do not just love your strength, they trust it. They know that if you have fought so fiercely for your own truth, you will fight just as fiercely for the people you love. There were times in your past when people misunderstood you, when your truth was questioned, when others judged you unfairly, but you did not collapse under that weight. You did not give up. You may have stayed silent at times, or cried in private, but the fire in your spirit never went out. Your soulmate sees that fire. They do not fear it. They are drawn to it. They know your fire is not destructive, but protective and purposeful. They see that you are intentional, not impulsive. They trust that your passion comes from love, not ego. The angels remind you that your soulmate does not expect perfection. They love your authenticity. They know you will not lie to be loved or pretend to be accepted. They know your love is honest. Your commitment is sacred. Your words come from the heart. Even when your voice shakes, it carries truth. Even when you are exhausted, you rise with purpose. This resilience sets you apart. It makes your soulmate trust that if you could fight so hard for your own spirit, you will also protect the truth of your bond with the same devotion. Maybe sometimes you have wondered why life gave you so many battles, why love felt like a struggle instead of peace. The angels say it was never punishment, it was preparation. Those battles built clarity and self-respect in you. They made you someone your soulmate could recognize by energy, not appearances. They trust you because you stand in truth, even when standing alone. That kind of spirit is rare and magnetic. Your soulmate also sees that you do not only fight for yourself. You fight for justice, for fairness, for love that is whole and balanced. You do not seek control, but you set boundaries. You do not demand power, but you demand respect. Your soulmate treasures this because they know many people only love when it is easy, but you love even when it is hard. You are steady, consistent, and real. The angels want you to stop doubting yourself. You are not too much. You are exactly what your soulmate has prayed for. They wanted someone strong, someone who carries fire, but still chooses love, someone who has wounds but still offers healing. They know you are not only a survivor but a protector. They trust that your love will never be shallow, never uncertain. It will be brave, bold, and complete. Your soulmate knows that if they fall, you will catch them. If they stray, you will guide them. If they forget their worth, you will remind them through your quiet loyalty. They know your love is consistent, not dependent on circumstances. You will not shrink away when things get hard. Your love will stand firm. The angels remind you, never be ashamed of your fire. It has kept you alive through darkness. It has guided you through pain. It has kept your soul warm when the world felt cold. Your soulmate has already felt this fire. They do not want to put it out. They want to join their flame with yours. They also see your heart in another way. They know your love is not ordinary. It is divine in nature. It heals. It uplifts. It transforms. They have seen how you love even when you get nothing in return. How you forgive when anger would be easier. How you give without keeping score. This kind of love is rare. It is a gift. It is a miracle. Your soulmate does not see your tenderness as weakness. They know it takes immense strength to stay open in a world that teaches people to close their hearts. They trust your love because it is not shallow or fleeting. It is anchored in spirit, born from a heart that has been broken and healed, but still chooses to love. The angels want you to hear this clearly. Your heart was never the problem. Your capacity to love is your gift, your purpose. The wrong people may have misunderstood it, but the one meant for you treasures it. Your soulmate believes in your love. They know that when you give your heart, you give it completely. Your soulmate sees your heart as a sanctuary, a safe place where they can rest without fear. They know your love will steady them when life shakes them. They trust your silence, your tears, your laughter, because each one carries truth. They trust you not because of what you say, but because of the energy you carry. The angels close with this. The truth your soulmate has always known about you is simple. You are strong, independent, and full of dignity. You are also tender, compassionate, and full of love. You fight for truth, but you also nurture with gentleness. Your soulmate sees this balance and trusts it with all their heart. They know you are not perfect, but you are real, and that is why they love you, trust you, and are ready to walk beside you.